Hello. Some people have been asking how I set up the macro that lets me drop change with a snap. And also I've gotten requests for showing how to hide these hotbars on screen. So when I press one button on my keyboard, that's really easy to access. I can hide these two hotbars. This is pretty easy to set up and it's a big quality of life change for me. So the way the drop change macro looks is like this. So we have the snap followed by the gear change. The first thing you're going to need is a macro that lets you hide hotbars on screen. And that looks like this: /hotbar display 5 and then brackets on off. That is in the video description. Just replace this with whatever hotbar you place in that position. So you go into your HUD layout and then I've dragged hotbar 5 and 6 in these locations, and then just note which number that is and type that down inside of your macro. Next up, you're going to have another hotbar. In this case, you can see I have hotbar 4 right here, and actually I've just hidden the button that I used to press the macro off screen. I can drag it on screen right here, and you can see there's the macro button. So whenever I press it, it hides these two hotbars. Now, just remember which hotbar this is, and then go into your keybinds, hotbar, and then assign whatever button you want to use for showing and hiding the hotbars. Just keybind that button. In this case, I use circumflex, which is right next to 1 on my keyboard, and I use hotbar 4 for it, so you can see it right here. To hide the buttons whenever there's no ability or consumable placed in them, you want to go into character configuration, hotbar settings, and then hide unassigned slots. This now also lets me use hotbar 4 in this location over here as some temporary storage. So if I need to drop something here, I can just drop that over there. It's also really useful for the ether compass, for example. I just dropped it in this location and I can remove it whenever I don't need it anymore. It's really easy. Once you've created your new hotbar space, you can then go into your character screen, gear sets, and then just hold the left mouse button to drag any gear set that you want on screen into your new hotbar. That is provided you don't want to use the macro that we're going to discuss in a second with the snap macro. After that, you can just press your button, show and hide this, and if you're not going to use snap, then that's it. Now, if you want the macro with the snap, you're going to have to first of all get the snap emote off of the MOC station. That's like 5 or 7 euros, I'm not sure. But in any case, Square Enix is pretty happy about me making this video right now. The macro looks like this. You have /snap, motion, wait 1. So what this will do, first of all, it will snap. Motion makes it so the emote doesn't show up in the chat as well. So if you're spamming job change, you're not spamming the chat as well. Wait 1 will make it so the emote waits 1 second before switching from the animation to the job change, because that will cause the animation to stop. This is also why it doesn't work well with many other emotes. The next line is your gear slot or your gear set change, and then the number of whatever that gear set is. So in this case, we want to set this up for Astrologian. We go into character, open our gear set list, and then we find Astrologian. And then this right here is the gear set number that we want. This is what we put up here. And that's also what we put in the next line, so we get the icon for the job change. So /mycon astrologian class job. That's very important. And now you just have to do that whole thing for every single job that you want to change into. So for example, my botanist looks like this: GS change 13 /mycon botanist class job, change 3, warrior, and so on. And they all look exactly the same. And once you have that set up, you can just drag your macro from right here, wherever you want it. And then whenever you click this button now, you're gonna snap, followed immediately by the job change. Looks pretty cool. I've had many people message me in-game about it, so I think a lot of you will like it too. So I hope this video helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.